It's Monday! Hi guys, happy Monday. Can you guys believe it's almost the end of September? I am not kidding. It's like, oh my gosh, I feel like this year, this summer has just, it's not even summer anymore. I think like next Sunday is the first day of fall, so it just feels like this whole summer has just gone by so fast for me. I think it's because I did spend almost 4 months up on Mackinac Island, which made it go really fast. So I'm still in my PJs. I'm halfway dressed. I do have work to get today. I just got off the phone with DG or Dow Gardens. They are still in the process of going over applications, and this is insane, but I understand why. I talked about Dow Gardens before. It is like one of the icons of the city of Midland. It is a destination. A lot of people will come here to see this place. It is, I can't tell you guys how beautiful it is. And you guys might get a sneak peek because October 7th is the opening day of the new Whiting Forest, which actually is a part of Dow Gardens. It is the less landscape part. It is more woods and not all gardens. And it is so beautiful because they are in the process of finishing up the world's longest canopy walk that is fully accessible for people of all types and abilities. They made sure that it is fully wheelchair accessible. Anybody can go do this thing, and I cannot wait to go check this out. My mom is like, why would you want to go do that? I'm like, because it's fun. And, this is going to be something cool. And she's like, why pay to walk in the trees? Well, I'm like, because it's a view you don't really get to see, So I'm excited. It will definitely be a test to see how well I am fully over my fear of heights. I think I'm pretty much over my fear of heights at this point. Certain heights. I still don't think I'm that good in buildings. I really don't like elevators and escalators. But other than that, I think my fear of heights is pretty much over and done with at this point. So I really can't wait to go and check this out. There's apparently a rope bridge. There's one section where apparently it's really strong rope and you can just sit there and relax. And I really can't wait because at the highest point, like 40 feet off the ground or something, they have a platform that is just glass, and I really want to go do that because that will be a really good test to see if I'm over my fear of heights, is standing on just glass that is nothing but glass. So I'm really excited for that. My weekend was great. So far so good. I didn't go to church Sunday. Yesterday was our church picnic and I didn't have a dish to pass, so I felt guilty about not staying, and then I would feel bad about leaving, so I was bad and I decided to skip. My faith means a lot to me. I can't tell you guys enough. I can't even talk about my faith, really, how much it means to me. But there are just some days where lots of people go to this thing, they just don't go to church. And instead, I opted to stay home because I woke up and I said, you know what? Instead of going to church, I want to organize my closet. You guys have probably seen glimpses of my closet before. It is a disaster zone. It was a disaster zone. I had stuff everywhere. I had no space for anything. And I'm sitting there realizing, oh my gosh, I really need to organize my closet if I get this new Christmas tree. Because one, with my new Star Wars bookcase and that new shelving unit, like I said, I don't really have enough space to store stuff in my room and keep it out. So I need to make space in my closet for my sewing machine, which is somewhere over there. And I realized that if I'm going to do this, I need to put my sewing machine in the closet. So I had to make space. Excuse me. So what I opted to do, and I will show you guys, is first off, let me tell you, I finally broke down. I am the shortest one in my family, and my family knows this, and they tease me about it. Well, it's very hard for me when I'm doing posters and stuff, because to do my posters, there's actually a chair in the kitchen I use. Not the greatest idea, because it's old and it's rickety, but I use it. I haven't fallen from it yet. But I decided I shouldn't keep using that. I need something for every day if I'm just getting something from the top shelf in my closet, if I'm trying to dust something. So I broke down. I got myself a footstool. Don't judge me. I think it's cute. I love it. So my mom actually thought it was cute when she saw me get it. So I got my footstool. Finally, I broke down and got a footstool. But I decided I really wanted to organize my closet. So I'm getting stuff organized, and it's nice. And one thing I did is I had all this clutter on my dresser. See what's missing? It's not cluttery anymore. That's because I took an empty tissue box, and I'm sure I've seen this done before, and I cut off the top, and I made it into a little caddy, and then I got some of that washi tape, however you say it, and I just covered the outside of the box in that tape. So it's like this really cute caddy, and I have like my sunglasses, my headbands, my hair ties, my comb, things that I use a lot are in there. So I'm going to show you my closet, and I think people have done these hacks before. These are new hacks for me, so I'm going to show you guys my closet, and you guys can tell me what you think. Here we go. So this is another hack I got. I got this thing called a personal valet, and it's like, I think it's supposed to be used for travel. It rolls up. I got it, and I have all my makeup and most of my hair accessories in there. So this is my closet after I, let's move those out of the way, went through. So, ow! Sorry, guys. I just ran into my bed. So this entire floor was just covered. I had no space there. So what I ended up doing is I had all my health and beauty products over there. Took those out. Those are now in the closet. So this entire shelf was almost nothing but pillows. I got a second mesh laundry bag, and I put all my throw pillows in this mesh laundry bag. So they all fit. It saves so much space. So I had enough space to put like my fluff and stuff up there. This box is holiday decorations. That's all Christmas stuff. I had this tote, and I got a second one for my blankets and pillowcases and sheets. So I have two of these. I stacked them on top of each other. I had an old shoe box that had some stuff for my aunt. So I repurposed it. That is where my winter gloves, my scarves, and my other hats are. I think I'm going to use this to store some holiday stuff in. This is my saddlebags for my bike. I got another mesh bag for more laundry. Then I have laundry, my bike basket, some Christmas lights, and then back there it's like all my Christmas stuff. So by doing that, I actually have this giant space in the middle of my closet, which means I can now put my sewing machine in there. And I actually tested it out. I do have room. So that's it. That was my very easy hack. I'm always looking for new ways to try and save space simply because I don't have that much room. I used to have my bed. My old bed used to be higher up off the ground, so I used to have more space to store stuff under my bed. I don't have that anymore, but I did manage to fit some stuff under my bed. My shoes are under there. Some of my VHS tapes that I don't watch are under there. Some books I don't really use are under there. So I did find a way to utilize the space under my bed. And then, like, you guys have seen the back of my door. This is where my hats that I wear the most often are now. So these are all my favorite hats that I will just grab when I want to wear a hat. So these are my first choice of hats. Over here, since I had to move Last Jedi and I moved this poster over here with these pictures, I now have this space. So I hung my other two purses that I will sometimes grab once in a while. And I just took Hello Kitty off the wall. And then I put in two thumbtacks because in Michigan the weather gets chillier. And so sometimes you just want to go and grab a light jacket. So I hung up my two light jackets that I will wear the most, including my Lilac Festival one. And then during the winter when it gets colder, these will get switched out for my hoodie and my fleece Mackinac Island jacket. And then in spring I'll switch it back to those. And then during summer, those will just get hung up in the closet. Probably get left out because it does get chilly. So I have these hooks there for jackets that I can just grab on the fly when I realize it's chilly out. So those are my tips. That's really how I kind of decorate my room. And I don't have, as you guys see, I don't have desks. I use these folding tables, one of which is right there. And then the other is right here. This is like my designated craft table. And one reason I like these instead of having a desk is, again, like I said, I decorate for Christmas. So when I'm not using those, like this Christmas, this will get folded up. All my coloring stuff, like I have coloring books over there, those will go on the bottom shelf of my shelving unit. The sewing stuff will go into my closet for the most part. And then this table will get folded up. And just like the table I'm using right now for my laptop, that will go over here behind my guitar. And then my little bench will get moved over in that corner. And then that space will be for my Christmas tree. So it's really just how I set up my room. Like, I used to have my bed along this wall going this way, but I realized I had lost a lot of space. It seems like really silly to have the bed out like this, but it's easier because when I decorate for Christmas, that no longer, when I started decorating for Christmas, I would have to move my bed, so it was like this. And then my bookcase used to be on the complete opposite side of the room, and so I would end up moving my bookcase over here. So it just made more sense after, like, I think I decided to do this my second year. I just decided to leave my bed like this and keep my bookcase over here so that I wasn't moving it every time I wanted to decorate. It makes it so much more easier because there's less stuff I have to move. Yes, at Christmas time with my tree up, especially with my new tree that I'm going to get in a few weeks, it's going to be wider. It does make it a little bit harder on space, but that's okay. And the best part about having a Christmas tree in your bedroom, I don't use my light. Like literally, even with the LEDs, which are dimmer, I don't use my bedroom light when I'm like playing computer and stuff because I'll have my Christmas tree on and it'll be providing all the light I need. So that's a bonus to having a Christmas tree in your bedroom is you don't need your regular light. So, and it's funny because I'm thinking about all this stuff ahead of time and I'm thinking about it because of the fact that there is so much I have to do to get ready. There's so much time and effort I put into this. But yeah, so somewhat good news on the job front. They're still going over applications. I told them I already had an interview. I think the call went so much better today. They actually transferred me over to Human Resources. I'm jumping around, I know. But they transferred me over to Human Resources. I said I applied at the end of August. I had an interview on the 30th. And now I'm just waiting. She's like, oh, we're still going over applications. The position hasn't been filled yet. So they'll send me an email if I don't get. So they sent me an email. So I'm hopefully we'll hear from them soon. Basically, my plan this week is just to keep calling them. They are going to let them know that I called to check on my job status. This is the second time I called. So next week I will call again. And I'm just going to keep calling until I hear one way or another whether or not I get the job. I'm actually kind of happy it's taking them this long because now I feel a little less guilty about leaving Staples because I've been there a month already. I still feel a little bit guilty, but not that guilty. So anyway, on the agenda for the next couple weeks, like I said, this week and next week, I am working my little tail off. I work 1 to 5, 4 days, and then I have 1 to 6:30 tomorrow and next Tuesday, and hopefully I don't have to do that ever again because this is a pain. I am exhausted. And I'm planning in 4 weeks. 4 weeks will be my big shopping spree for new clothes, some new outfits, new shoes. I'm going to get my Christmas tree around that same time. I'm planning that shopping spree for 4 weeks because by then I should start seeing more fall stuff and have more options for winter clothes. Because like I said, most of my clothes are t-shirts and I'm hoping that I can get a couple t-shirts now. And then when the weather starts warming up, I'm going to get some then. So I'm trying to stack this where I can get, for every shirt I get, I have to take a shirt out of my closet. So there are certain shirts I want to get, like I want one that is red, white, and blue for patriotism, because I do, like, I am proud to be an American, so I would like to get a shirt that is red, white, and blue, because I have 2 right now, so one of those needs, they're both too big for me. So those shirts are probably going to have to wait till the summer when they start coming out with that. I am going to get a pink shirt. They have some very cute breast cancer awareness shirts for the month of October at Walmart for $9.88. I'm going to look into getting one of those. And yeah, so for every new shirt I get, I have to get rid of a shirt. And I have quite a few shirts to get rid of. So I'm going to get a few shirts. I definitely need some new interview clothes because all my shirts I have, they look like I'm playing dress up. So yeah, so definitely look forward to that. In 4 weeks, I will be doing a big, huge shopping thing. And then in just like 2 or 3 weeks, more like 3 weeks, I'll be going to Whiting Forest to go do the canopy walk. And it's really cool because we just discovered one of the bridges actually connects to the library, which is right next door. However, this will make it interesting in the spring because Whiting Forest is actually on the floodplain of Midland. Like this whole area where Dow Gardens, Midland Center for the Arts, the library is, that is like a floodplain, and every year without fail, if we get enough rain, if there's enough saturation in the ground, that area floods. And actually, they just had to go redo the basement level of the library because a couple of years ago, that's how bad it's flooded. You can actually go watch the videos from 2017. That was the summer we got a really bad flood. It flooded so bad that it was actually flooding up behind where I live here in the apartment. That area was got flooded. So we had a really bad flood in 2017 that pretty much destroyed the basement of the library, and they just finished redoing the basement this past summer. So yeah, that was crazy. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to try to get a little bit of writing done today. You guys stay safe, stay sane, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Good morning, everybody. Ignore the unmade bed behind me. It's Saturday, so I slept in almost 9 o'clock. I'm getting ready to take my bike ride today. It is Saturday. It is my day off, which means I tried to get in at least a 2-mile or longer bike ride. Actually, last week, I think I did 6 miles, so I'm really proud of myself. I think I almost did a full 8-mile bike ride last week, so I'm really proud of myself. I'm sticking to it, and I have the proof. This is MSU is playing today, so I decided today I want to wear my green and white for my Spartans. Woo, go state. So I ran in and got this. My mom got this for me in 2015 when the Spartans made it to the NCAA basketball Final Four, and so my mom got my brother and I each one of these shirts, and I love it. And this is in 2015. It's a 2X. It's a men's. It was too small for me 3 years ago. So this shirt was too small, so I barely wore it. But I would wear it once in a while. And usually if I'm going out for someplace, I actually have a vest I throw on, which I will show you guys later. So I would wear this shirt. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wear it today. I think it'll just be like, I have a couple shirts that are 2Xs, that they're nice. I forgot this was a men's. So this is proof that I have lost a lot of weight. This shirt in 2015 was too small for me, and it was a men's 2X. Fast forward to 2018. This shirt is now big on me. and I am just starting to get where I can comfortably wear 1Xs in women. So I no longer wear a 2X in men's. They are slightly too big for me, and I should have realized then this would be too big because my work shirt is a men's 3X, and that I'm literally swimming in. So always good news. I guess it kind of settles this fear. I am worried that I'm actually gaining back weight because I am not leading the active lifestyle I was just 2 months ago. I am slowing my lifestyle down because now I have a job. I'm not eating like I should be, so I really have to get back on the bandwagon with eating like I should be and exercising more. And I love it when I tell people I'm down to I was down to 220 pounds in January, and I think I'm down to about 200 now. And they're asked, what are you doing, Atkins or something? No, I'm not doing Atkins. I'm not doing any special diet like that because my thing is there are so many diet plans out there. You have Weight Watchers, you have Atkins, you have keto, you have all these fancy diets, and they're like, oh, we can do this and you can lose this weight. Yeah, you can lose a lot of weight doing those diets. But the thing is, if you go off those diets, you also run the risk of gaining back that weight you lost. So my thing was when I went to my physician's assistant for a short time, nursing assistant, whatever she was the one who told me that you can lose weight and still have your lifestyle. Like, I was not very active during the winter. It's kind of hard to get really active during the winters in Michigan. So her thing was to watch my portion sizes, and that's what I started doing. And then last October, just a year ago, coming up at the end of October, was the time I decided I wanted to cut back on things that I was addicted to, that I really, really loved, but weren't the best choices for me. So that is when I decided to cut back on pop, where if I have a pop, I try to limit it to like 1 can a day. But right now, I don't even get 12 packs. My mom used to get me 12 and 24 packs of pop. I drink diet. I know lots of people say that's not good for you. It's just me. I like the taste of diet better than regular. Plus, it also helps on cutting down on my sugar intake, which I am a sugar fiend. I love sugar. So I cut back on my pop to where now, instead of going to the store and getting like 12 and 24 packs, I will just go and get I'll go to Speedway and get a 2 or 3 liter bottle of pop, and then I will get like one of the a liter of pop up from the checkout at Walmart, and that's what I get. And I can make those last for a very long time. I still have like one in the fridge that I haven't touched, that I drank almost all of it, and then I haven't touched in like 3 or 4 days. And I have a bottle of pop I got like a week or 2 ago that I haven't opened yet. So, the downside is I go through that flavored water like crazy because that is my pop substitution. And I enjoy it, and everyone's like, it has artificial sweeteners. I'm like, yes, but it doesn't have sugar, it doesn't have caffeine, and it actually has like antioxidants and stuff in it. So it's actually a better choice for me. And because I know plain water is the best choice. I do drink plain water. I have a water bottle by my bed that has plain water in it. The thing is I don't drink regular bottled water because I don't like the taste. I know people's like, it doesn't have a taste. To me, it does. I don't like the taste of bottled water. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of what they add in it. I just don't like it. So I will actually drink tap water. I actually enjoy tap water more than regular water. And the thing is, since I live in Midland, And then when I was in Mackinac Island, the water in Midland is so filtered because of all the toxins, because of everything in the water. So our water here is really, really heavily filtered and purified. So it's still pretty good. So I drink tap water. I don't drink bottled water because I just don't like the taste. So I drink bottled water and I love it. So like I said, ignore the unmade bed. I still haven't done my chores. It's Saturday. Saturday is the day I tend not to do any chores because I just want to play around. I think that's an important thing to my weight loss. Everybody talks about these built-in cheat days. I do that. My cheat days, I give myself 2 because on the weekends, I don't work. So today is Saturday. Today I'm going to go for a really long bike ride. And since I'm going to go for a really long bike ride, I'm going to let myself have that bottle of pop. Let myself have like a big junky dinner and some junk food today because I'm going to go for that long bike ride. Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow is church. I'm going to go for another bike ride tomorrow because I bike myself to and from church. And usually on the way home from church, I take the long way. So I can get a little extra out of it because my church is only like a mile, maybe half a mile away from where I live. So I'm going to actually do a little bit more biking tomorrow after I get out of church so that I can add to that. So really it's just a balance. On days I work, yes, some days I do a little bit, I am a little bad and I hail more junk food than I should simply because I'm tired and I need the energy. But if I can find healthy alternatives to that junk food, that will make it so much easier. I found these Jif Power Bars. My mom brought them home. I'm going to see how much they are at Walmart because I discovered, like, peanut butter is my go-to. When I'm sagging energy, I will grab, like, a spoonful of peanut butter. Not the healthiest option, but it works for me. So I had 2 Jif Power Bars this morning simply because I'm just going to have a really little lunch, and I knew I was going to do this massive bike ride today. So I do like 2 Jif Power Bars, and then I'm just getting ready right now to go do my bike ride, which I'm hoping I do as nearly as much as I did last Saturday. And then I will come home. I have a chicken breast and some french fries in the fridge. I might let my brother have the french fries. They're not my favorite, so probably let my brother have the french fries, and then I'm just going to have a chicken breast. It's not breaded. It's not anything. It's just a plain old chicken breast, and I might have some mayo with it. And that will be my lunch. And then this afternoon, we're walking over to me and my mom so I can pick up some groceries. So that's another workout right there because it's about a mile to Walmart from where we live. So we're walking to the store. So that's another workout. So then I can let myself have a little bit bigger dinner, a little bit of a nicer treat. So I'm debating between Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and ice cream. I think I'm going to do Reese's Peanut Butter Cups tomorrow because it's the Lions game. So really, for me, all my workout is just remembering to try and keep my portion size smaller. And I've also come up with some really fun things. I love Asian food, and I love stir fries. However, I don't have a wok or anything to cook a stir fry in. But what do I have? I have rice, I have green beans, and I have corn. 3 of my favorite foods. So what can I do? I came up with a way to make what I call mock stir fries, 100% microwavable, and so unhealthy. And this all started because I started mixing rice and buffalo-style boneless chicken wings together because I like spicy food, and then covering that with cheese. So now I do this 3 ways. I do a vegetarian one, which my mom says it's not vegetarian. I think it is, which is just the rice, the green beans, the corns, and some grated Parmesan cheese of some sort. Right now I have Parmesan Romano. And I put that on, and that is amazing and it's excellent. Then I do a Mexican version. I call my Mexican stir fry, which I just did, which is rice, the green beans, and the corn with taco meat, and then some sort of like Colby Jack choco bun cheese. And then I have the one that started all, my buffalo chicken mock stir fry, which is the rice, green beans, and corn with the boneless buffalo style chicken wings with some form of cheese on top. So those are really great meals. They're somewhat healthy and they're really filling. Like, you don't need a lot of rice. So they're really nice meals. So I think that's what I'm going to do tonight if my mom doesn't cook for dinner, or I might do that tomorrow for the game, is I have these options. So it's really fun. And yes, we do go eat out. We just went out to eat the other night. We went to McDonald's, which is totally fine. And the thing is I don't actually feel like eating out that often. Yes, I do get a craving, but usually there's someplace like Subway. And at Subway, I used to get the footlong. I decided recently that's a dumb idea, so now I only get the 6-inch. So I'm cutting back on my portions at the restaurants. The only places I don't do that are like McDonald's, but I used to get large at McDonald's. Now I get a medium. And when I go to the restaurants, they give me the glass of pop. This may sound bad. I don't fill the pop all the way up to the top. I usually get a half amount or a little bit more, a little bit less than that. Simply because most restaurants don't do Pepsi. So at restaurants, I try to be very good. The only time I don't do that is when we go to some place like Golden Corral or Old Country Buffet or Applebee's or even at Buffalo Wild Wings. So with me, it's all a matter of just watching my proportion sizes, making sure if I indulge myself and eat a little bit more than I should, that the next meal I have, the next couple meals, I keep my portion size smaller and I work out a lot. Even if that just means walking to work. The good thing about working now is I go to 4-hour shifts, and usually I walk to work. I stand for 4 hours, and then I walk home. So that actually helps me keep track. And on days when I work late, like next Tuesday when I have another 1 to 6:30 shift, I'm going to come home, and instead of making myself this big, huge meal, since it'll be almost 7 o'clock at night, I'm just going to make mashed potatoes and cheese. So there you go. I'm going to get ready to go do my bike ride, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so bike ride started out pretty good until I got to this end of West Main Street and realized there's no sidewalk on either side of the street. The only thing there is the rail trail, which goes all the way that way. So, not my smartest move. So now, I'm just going to make my way back towards Main Street and just head home. And that, I think, will still give me at least my mile for today. So, I should have looked this up on Google Maps and made sure there was a sidewalk all the way around, because apparently there isn't. So, I'm going to head that way. Okay, this is one of 2 rivers that meet here in Midland. They're called the Tittabawassee and the Chippewassee. I don't know which one this one is, but there's 2 of them, and they meet further upstream. There's a little thing I'm going to come out at called the Tridge where they meet. See how high that water is? Just to give you an understanding, like I talk about how Midland floods, all this area right here, that road, this entire area I'm in right now is actually a floodplain. So this place floods almost every single year. And this is like a park and stuff. Alright guys, I'm back home. I can't feel my knees. I seriously have no idea how far I biked today, but definitely over a mile, over 2, because it's 2 miles from my house to downtown. So I think I did at least 4 or 5. So I'm proud of myself. I literally can't find my knees. And later this afternoon, I'm walking a half mile to Walmart. So I will definitely be getting my workout in today. What? Maybe I'll get Subway for dinner. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a week on the vlog. I'm sorry this week's vlog was kind of short and lame and boring. I'm sure you guys didn't appreciate me showing you my newly organized closet. And the thing is I'm not done. I still have my, wherever it is, my dresser drawers to reorganize. And I gotta figure out something to do with my bookcase, because I say my mom's friends. My mom has the coolest friends in the world because they keep giving me stuff. One of her friends a couple weeks ago gave me this 3PO figure from 1996, and it rotates. I'm not sure how I can see it. Yeah, it rotates, and everything in the leg moves. And the sad thing is I know exactly what scene this is from and what he is saying. That tells you a lot. Well, that was from one of her friends. Another one of her friends gave me these little figurines that belong to like her daughter or something that her daughter know where to want. I took that one, Archie up with me. Well, Wednesday, was it Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. One of mom's friends from work knows I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I said, hey, I think your daughter would like this. She gave my mom, they were selling these at the movie theater for Last Jedi. I didn't know because my brother and I didn't want to wait in line to get food. They were giving these. She got one of these from going to go see Last Jedi in theaters, and it's a cup. And she decided that, hey, Dawn's daughter is obsessed with all things Star Wars. I'll see if she wants it. So what really freaked me out is this is kind of similar to what they give at Disney World, at the Disney parks, Disney World, Disneyland, pretty much all the Disney parks when they're doing something with Star Wars. They give away, they do this. They sell like popcorn buckets and drink holders that are shaped like characters. I mean, right now for Halloween, they have an Oogie Boogie popcorn holder. So, bucket. So, my mom's friend gives me that. That means I have 4 BB-8 items. I have a BB-8 wallet. I have a BB-8 plush figure pillow. I have a BB-8 remote control BB-8. And I have a BB-8 cup, which I'm thinking at some point I'm going to rinse that out and actually use it, because that is kind of cool. So, I kind of had to go through and reorganize my Star Wars collection items, especially since I do plan on decorating that for Christmas. And quick comment below, or do whatever, comment below if you guys think this. My mom asked me, since I have all these posters I'm not done collecting. I still have the one from episode 9 to get next year. My mom has said that instead of me putting tinsel around the posters to serve as a frame, especially since I have that massive actual theater poster, she suggests that I actually look into getting all these framed because I do have 8 of them, and I'm going to have 9, and hopefully I can do what I did for that one and get the theatrical release version from Disney Movie Rewards. It might take me a while, but I'm bound and determined to get that. I'm like not going to spend any Disney Movie Rewards points so I can get that. So they do a thing like that for episode 9, so I can get that one. So tell me what you guys think. Is it worth the investment? I mean, I really do want to keep these for a long time because these are like, next to the books, these are the only Star Wars items I am really actively collecting, and next year it will be done, and then I'll just have the books. So tell me what you guys think. Should I go ahead and take and invest the money into getting these things framed? Especially that one, my new one, the Last Jedi one, I'm worried about because that is such a big poster. So, but at the same time, that's an actual theater one, so I kind of want it to last a while. And right now, they're just pinned to my wall. So, should I go ahead and invest the time and money into getting my Star Wars posters framed? And so tell me what you guys think. Also, don't forget to get your questions in. I've got like 4 questions, which I'm excited about. So the first Saturday in October, which I think is the 7th. No, the 7th is a Sunday. I think it's the 6th. Yeah, so October 6th is when I'm going to post the Q&A video. And that week I'm not going to vlog because I'm going to have to be like getting everything ready for that. It's not a lot of stuff, but there are some questions about Christmas, so I have to get that stuff out of the closet. So I'm going to be just spending the week getting everything pumped and ready for that on the 6th. And then it'll be a little different because I think I'm going to film it this time with the camera, with my webcam on my laptop. I'm not so sure because I really don't want to be holding this or sitting in front of that because I have a lot of stuff. So I don't know. Plus, I don't know how long the video is going to be, and I only have like a 40-minute recording life on my phone, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. So October 6th is when I'm going to post my Q&A video. Go ahead, ask some more questions. Like I said, anything, just keep it PG-13. Go ahead, check out my Facebook page and my fanfiction page. I'm going to link those both below. Tell me what you guys think. I do have an Instagram account and a Twitter account. I just don't use those as often as I do my Facebook. That's where I post all my pictures and stuff because that's where my family is. So go ahead, check out my Facebook and fanfiction pages. Don't forget to get your questions in for my October 6th Cute Michigan Girl Q&A video. I'm going to talk to you guys later, so stay safe, stay sane, and I'm wishing you all lots of love. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Mwah. Bye, guys.